Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank God for giving us such a beautiful evening. And secondly, I thank all the audience. Despite various problems, various important things to do, they choose to join us in today's program. I have got the privilege to stand in front of the crowd and deliver a short speech. This has been one of my biggest dreams since childhood. In 2018, I got time to stand up in front of the students for speech. When my name was called, I was standing in the front, holding the seat like this. Down there, my legs were shaking like this. But that opportunity became a strength to me. Today, I don't have any issues, even if I were given a random topic to explain, because I now learned how to stay with stress and grapple with these types of problems. However, today we'll be talking about the topic promoting tolerance for social harmony. I had experience in college. Last year of college, some of my friends were not agree with my actions. That time I was not promoting tolerance. Instead, I stood aggressive, forcing them to say forgiveness. But they didn't. As a result of this, till today, I hate seeing them, and I really don't want to see them again, which I consider my greatest regret in college life. From my story, we learned the consequences. What would happen without tolerance within the family, within the society? Let us talk about its consequences. There will be created a gap of communication. When there is lack of communication, it's hard, it's absurd to build good relationship among the family. So what do you obtain to make yourself happy is not gold, silver, buses, money. We need one another to sustain life. What do you expect when you are hospitalized? Only your family are the ones to come and take care of yourself. We need one another. In the same way, what would happen if we have experienced that in my family? I have neighbors, villages to come over me for mourning. Some of them will be preparing the grave for the corpse. These are simple actions that we usually see in our day-to-day life, confirming that we cannot survive alone. We need one another. However, I analyze almost all types of organizations and coming up with the fact that there is lack of harmony, there is lack of tolerance. Leaders prioritize their efforts Instead, they should make people understand about their decisions. But they skip this portion, and their ideas are restricted to be followed by all the people, spreading discordance among the youths. I have the same experience in college life. I was quarreling with friends, but when we could make up, tolerance, I stood up that day and talked about my friends' opinions. And I said I made that mistake. I asked your forgiveness. I said to friends, and they did forgive me. And since that moment onwards, our relationship became stronger. We love one another, and that is how relationship grows between friends and myself when it comes to tolerance. So from my personal life, I have seen it is very effective and important that we need to tolerate when we are committed mistakes. Harmony should not be created by force, by law, by restricting one's fundamental rights. It is our job and must that it is time, as one of the largest democracy country, we must promote harmony through tolerance. Once we are able to do this thing, I don't mean police forces, armed forces are not needed. They are needed so as to prevent the state from the external aggressions, sometimes internal rebellion. However, within the state, people will love one another and need no police forces to strictly impose law and order within the citizens of the country. Thank you.